And kia ora everybody, Louise here. We're just at the beautiful gates here at Government Gardens in Rotorua. And I love the entranceway. You can walk or drive through, obviously. This is where we are, Queen's Drive and Aotearoa Street. And what's this one here? Hinimaru. So let's go for a walk into the gardens. I've had you all in here before, and sometimes we've been here at sunrise, which has been really nice. Today I'm just here for the day, so I thought we would have an early afternoon walk, like lots of other people, and have a little look at the gardens and see what's happening here. So Government Gardens, gifted to the people. Hey, nice to see you, Karen, awesome, Sarge, awesome. It's a beautiful day here. It's a little bit cold, but the sun is out and it's really, really beautiful. And I've just had coffee and lunch, so I'm all happy. Denise, fantastic, nice to see you, kia ora. So Rotorua, we're right in the middle of the North Island of New Zealand and the home of Maori culture, and lots of stuff going on here. There's the town clock down there, was the old railway station when the trains ran here, and the old Prince's Gate Hotel. I have stayed here and I love staying here, it was great. And the reason I loved it so much was because it was just across the road from the gardens. Oh, Denise, it's awesome to see you. We're going to go for a little bit of a stroll through the Government Gardens right here. Got a nice sign here. I need to walk off my lunch. I just had a croque monsieur at Café de Paris and it was delicious. But I want to show you these amazing trees. Perfect spot, yes. I want to show you these amazing trees down here. They're Rotorua, but they've changed colour. They've become red, and you can just see them there in the distance. And I don't know why they've changed colour, but they look amazing. It might just be the weather. They may have had a little bit of frostbite, maybe. The gorgeous gates here, aren't these fantastic? These are wooden. These are the old wooden gates. Built from Rotorua, the wood Rotorua, yeah, and they're amazing. So when the Rotorua Marathon is run, this is the starting and end point. So you run all the way around the lake, 42 kilometres around the lake. We've got a little bit of information here about the gate. I can't remember if it's 1906 or 1901, the wooden arches, yes. Fortuna, awesome. Yes, the wooden arches, look at that. 1901, I must remember that. Yeah, we'll have a close-up look at them. But yes, they do. I think most people, unless you actually come up really close to them like this and look at them, you wouldn't realise that, you would think that they were metal. But they're definitely wood. Yeah, they're incredible. And they do, you can see they've got lights underneath them, so they light them up at night. It is built to represent a crown. Yeah, so they all crisscross in different directions. Look. Wow, it's amazing, isn't it? I don't know if anybody's ever tried to climb. Looks like they've been doing a little bit of repair work up there. Yeah, it's amazing. I love coming in here into the gardens. There's a little bit of everything. We've got fantastic architecture. We've got the band rotunda here and we've got the old tea house. But let's head down and have a look at these beautiful trees first. So walking under the arches. And as you can see, beautiful, beautiful gardens. So this land was gifted by the local Maori tribe, the Whakaui, in 1880 actually, and gifted to the people of the world. So it's amazing, and known as Government Gardens, beautiful gardens developed here at that time. And lots of paths, lots of walking paths like this. Wow. We'll have a look at the trees and then we'll come back and just walk around this little lake here. I'm going to take you over to a New Zealand hellhole as well. It's really, really gorgeous, really beautiful here. Oh, see, they've done all their planting, so things are going to start looking good soon. There's the old bathhouse through there. Was the museum, but now it is being restored after being damaged in the earthquake. But look at the trees. Aren't they amazing? I'm thinking it's their winter colours. They've been tinged by the frost. They're just gorgeous, and there's a camellia there in front of it. But I love the colour of them. And against the blue skies, pretty gorgeous. YC, nice to see you. Kia ora. Rotorua we are today. Beautiful. So we'll walk back this way. This is a must on every tourist's itinerary. At least a day, at least two, I would say, here in Rotorua. So this was formerly a swamp, and it's been developed, it's been drained, and it's been developed into these really, really amazing gardens. Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh, you can see there's a pukeko there, just to the right of that little island. What's he up to? He's cleaning his feet at the moment. Yes, ma'am. Yep. So let's head off. I'll just show you the gates from this angle. Cars are just driving through them now, so they look pretty stunning. It's nice to get in perspective the side against a car. There's another one going. Coming and going, so it's busy. It's a fabulous spot. Get your fish and chips, bring them in here. Kia ora, nice to see you, Pete. Just having a wander through the government gardens here. It's a beautiful day here in Rotorua, and it's, yeah, I was up for the sunrise again this morning. Norfolk pine tree here. I was up for the sunrise again, so nice early starts for me, but I think I'll have a sleep in tomorrow. We can't manage on these early starts every day. So this pond here has got like a little green plant. I don't know. It's like a ground cover, but it's a water cover that spreads over the top of it, and it also enables the birds to run across the top of it as well. So we've got the band rotunda here, and they still use it today for jazz concerts and different things. It's got a nice little decoration on the top. Nice to see you, Pete, there in Florida. How are your temperatures? I feel like Mother Nature's trying to quickly put us all back together, get us all back on track, because we haven't been able to manage to do it ourselves. The old tea house here. It's still available for functions. It's not open for afternoon teas any longer. But I do love it. And it's typical architecture of the area, of the city. Sort of early 1900s. Let's have a look at the waterfall in here. Or waterfall, fountain, whatever. Yeah. You can hear the water. I've got to show you. Normal hot, 31 to 34 Celsius. Oh, that's not too bad. That's great, isn't it? Of course, you're close to the beach. Yeah, so this is this little... Oh, I love Florida. Oh, not that I've seen all of it, but I loved, when I was staying there, I loved what I saw. And of course, having dinner with Pete was awesome. Lovely to catch up with virtual friends to begin with, and then become personal friends, which is really, really fabulous. And that's actually what Periscope enabled us to do in those days. It was good. It was great. Yeah. And the moments that you always remember them. Yeah, so we'll walk over this direction. So there's a lot of sports are played on here. So they have petanque, and they have lawn bowls, and they have croquet. So it's quite nice. So it was developed as a little bit of a sports area as well. I'm going to walk you over there to the what I call the hellhole. Orua Whata it is, just behind all that greenery there, and I don't think we've been there before, so I thought that would be a good idea. These are the bowling greens here. And of course government blue baths through there. When they were built, they were the first public baths where men and women could bathe together. So very Art Deco, 1934, I've got a feeling, might have been 1934 they were built. I don't want to go too far up towards the museum because there's a gardener on one of those tractor mowing machines. He's doing a great job. He's getting everything really lovely and keeping it nicely, but it's a bit noisy for us. So there he is, and there he is going over there, somewhere there, just by the big tree. So I don't want to go too far in that direction. Fred Wiley, a local who went to war and didn't come back, the Boer War. So there's a lot of history here in this area, which is really fantastic. And we're looking through here at the old bathhouse, right through there. It then became the museum until the big earthquake in Kaikoura. I think, when was that? About 5 years ago now. And a lot of damage has been done structurally to it, so they are repairing it. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah, it's gorgeous. Look at the reflection. That's really, really cool. And there's that lawn mowing man. I'll zoom in on him because I just avoid him while he's doing his thing. But that gives you a nice view of the museum, look. It's good. Really lovely. So there's lots of interesting... So there's the Croquet Pavilion there, which is really lovely. Yeah, it's pretty gorgeous around here. I love visiting here. It's really, really nice. The lake looked gorgeous today. They've got dragon boat racing happening. So that looked pretty fantastic. Hey, Classic Jay, how's it going? Nice to see you. Just in the government gardens here. We were just looking at those gorgeous trees. They're Rotorua, but they've turned red. So I'm picking they might have had a little bit of frostbite. Look, here's a seagull, a baby seagull with its mother wanting to be fed. And she's not doing anything, she's just ignoring it. That's funny, isn't it? All's good. I'm just here in Rotorua for the day, so just wanted to share a little bit of my adventure with you all. Just had lunch at it's a gorgeous place. I've just had lunch at the French cafe here, which was nice. So let's walk around this little lake here, and that gives you a nice view of the old bathhouse. More latterly, the museum and art gallery. You could go right to the top. Yeah, you could go right to the top and get a beautiful view out over the lake as well. But we're going to head down this way. We're going to come round here past this gorgeous big tree. Look at this one. Oh. So in the early days, a lot of visitors came here to the thermal wonderland to take the waters. So they came from all over the world, and this is where they came to bathe. And often they would have treatment for their arthritis or rheumatism or joints or muscles, whatever ailed them. There was always a cure here in Rotorua. Even if you were ugly, you could have got a cure. So I'll tell you a little bit more about Madam Rachel when we get over there. She promised all sorts of things. Yeah, the gardens are looking pretty gorgeous. We've got lots of poppies planted. I'll walk past the poppies. So we'll walk down in this direction. We've got the blue baths and got some gorgeous gardens, some gorgeous plants. I love the lampposts here too. Yeah. I love the lampposts. And they're looking straight up here, straight up the path to the old bathhouse. It's a nice shot there with the tree, isn't it? little bit busy. It's the last weekend. The kids are all going back to school, so this is a top holiday destination for families. So it's quite busy everywhere, which is really, really fantastic to see. Blue baths are currently closed as well because they're restoring them. That's Madam Rachel's pool down there, and we'll head off to the hellhole first down there, Orua Whata. But look at the poppies, look how gorgeous. Oh, love a good poppy, don't we? They're beautiful. I'll try and get here's a nice one up here. And lots of different coloured poppies in New Zealand, everything from white to pink, yellow, orange, lots and lots of different colours. Could be the end, oh no, it's not the end of poppy season, because we've got lots of buds. Lots and lots of buds. Ah, here's a nice one, look. This is gorgeous. You've got every colour you can imagine. Love poppies. Look at this one, just beginning to open. They're lovely, just planted all along here together, and they're getting the all-day sun, which they probably enjoy, they probably need. Nice. My favourite flower. Okay, let's head off over here. This is the bowling green here, so I guess nobody's playing today, obviously. Not sure what days they play, but if the ground's too wet, of course they won't. And this is the bowling club where everybody meets, very social. And we'll come back to Madam Rachel there. We'll just get a nice view. I'll just turn around. You get a whole view from here of the old bathhouse. Yeah, the mix of colour is gorgeous, Sue. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? I'll zoom in a little bit. There we are. You can see it is beautiful. So there's several buildings in Rotorua that are this style. It's Elizabethan come Tudor, I guess. But it's the tiles and the wall colour and the windows, lots of stained glass windows, very, very simple, square coloured glass windows. We'll come to Madam Rachel in a moment. So, down here, so this is really interesting because people were fascinated, more than 100 years ago, fascinated with the thermal activity here in Rotorua. And there was one Frenchman, I think his name was Bernard Malfroy or somebody Malfroy, he decided to explore the geysers, and he wanted to sort of change the way they reacted. So he put pipes underneath them and managed to channel the steam away from the base of the geysers, and that is what happened here. So a little bit of human interference changed the face of nature right here in this spot. Yes, it's under renovation, Sue. After the big earthquake in Kaikoura, it's had a lot of structural damage done to it. You used to be able to go down into the basement of it, and all the old baths where they gave electric shock treatment to people while they were in the water, all of that, you could go and have a look at it all, but that's all been damaged, so now they're doing a lot of work there. So here's Malfroy himself on this corner. Yeah, so he harnessed, where's his arms? He hasn't got any arms. I wonder if they were ever there. I think it's just a bust. So that's him there. We're looking at, so this was originally a lot of constructions happened around this area. You can see that there is some steam coming out of here. So this was a geyser, and it was also an urupa, a graveyard. So it's known as Aotearoa. And you can see here, so Madam Rachel's, we're going over there shortly, the Blue Bath Sanatorium, Sulphur Water Cold, Rock of something, Priest's Bath. So this is how it was in the area. Camille Malfroy harnessed its power to create the Malfroy geysers. So the urupa is still here, but it's been filled in. So this is where in the old days, when there were terrific battles, the bodies of the warriors, the dead warriors, were thrown into this pit here. Yeah, I hope so, YC. I really hope so. It'd be nice to have it all strengthened and up to standard, wouldn't it? So the bodies of the warriors were thrown into this hellhole so that the enemy couldn't keep them. There was a huge trade in heads, so especially in tattooed heads. So they didn't want them falling into the wrong hands, so they just threw all the bodies into this steaming hellhole. Yeah. It is fenced off, so we can't go in there, which is great. And it's right at the one of the entrances to the park. So let's walk right around it, because there's a couple of really, really gorgeous statues here that I want to show you. So we've got Malfroy here. But of more significance, at two corners, we've got some fantastic carvings. So that's looking across the other side of the road. I think this is some sort of local government building here. Not 100% sure. Although I think it might be the the old event centre. They've got a brand new one now, but I think this might be going to be the Sir Howard Morrison Performing Arts Centre now. Okay, we've got these gorgeous, look at them. They're absolutely stunning. I'm sorry, I don't know their names. I know that this one had a fight with Bird Woman, had a big fight with her, but I'm not sure what his name is. I'd need to look it up. Aren't they fabulous though? Look. I need to put a little bit more information here for us. I can't remember everything all of the time. So we'll just walk around this side and we'll get another glimpse of the into the hellhole of Ruafata. Hey, but thanks everybody for joining. That's fabulous. The Arts Centre is just through here as well, and that's a gorgeous building. So on the other side of this building, it's very, very similar to the old bathhouse. Yeah, amazing. So now we're getting a good view looking into it. Look. So it has changed a lot over the years, but it's still sacred, and it still holds the bones of the warriors. Yeah. So it's one of two thermal boiling water areas here. So this water is like 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 Celsius. So you don't want to mess with it, that's for sure. You don't want to mess with it. Yes, yeah. I'll look up all the details and tell you the whole story about this one day, because I have done it before and I do know the story, but I've I don't have all that information with me today. We've got another beautiful carving here. And he's holding a baby. You can see the baby? Yeah, so this guy, there was a huge battle between the local tribe here and a neighbouring tribe. There was a huge battle, and these guys fled, and in their hurry to leave, they left the little boy behind. The little boy was captured and he was taken to the neighbouring village. The tribe that won was taken there, and his father decided to peacefully go to get his son back, even though he had been defeated in battle. So he walked for many days probably, until he came to the other village, and there he stood at the door and at the gateway and asked for entrance, which was denied him at first, but then he told his purpose for being here. The other chief was so impressed with his bravery for walking on his own through all weathers to collect his son that they actually made peace and the son was returned. So that's just a little bit of a basic story here for this. But we'll get all the details and I will give it all to you one of these days. So, yeah. But it's like this is a little forgotten corner of government gardens, and it's really worth coming down to have a look at it and just explore. Now we're going to head over to the Rachel Pool. Yeah, I'll find out all the story. Find out all the story for you. I remember when I was trying to find the story, it was really, really difficult. And finally I've got onto a website where I could get a fairly good description. There's a little sculpture park through here as well, which is great, and there's a little lake there, a Silica Lake, and a bridge going over it as well. So we're just coming up here now to the Rachel Pool. So Madam Rachel, she was a beautician, and she promised people that if they bathed or used the water from this pool, they would become very, very beautiful. So she actually bottled the water and took it to England, where she sold it at quite a price. Of course, she was a trickster, because nobody ever got truly beautiful as she promised. But here it is, just here. Yes, we have better luck, I reckon, at Kuriro Park, just standing with the steam going all over the top of us. We're just looking in here. Whoa, there it is. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? The steam clears a little bit and then we can get to see inside it. Yeah. And it's beautiful. I mean, the smell, it's not a strong sulphur smell, it's just a really, really lovely smell. So here we go. The Rachel Spring, Whangapapiro, temperature 212 degrees. It's fantastic. And this great big wall built around it, which is really nice. And we'll just pop over to I'll show you the sign. There's a little sign here. In the gardens, of course. Isn't that a nice shot too? Free facials, yes, YC, yes. Yeah, you do. Honestly, it does. It makes your skin feel so soft and beautiful. Really, really gorgeous. I'm just waiting for these. Oh, yeah, off they go. There we go. Number 12. There's Madam Rachel there. So water from this boiling cauldron is alkaline and reaches 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Silica laden water from here was originally piped to the pavilion bath, later to the bathhouse, and is still reticulated to the modern Polynesian Spa. Whanga Pipero was renamed the Rachel Pool after Madame Rachel, a notorious English cosmetician who promised youthful complexions because of the softening effect of silica water on the skin. So that was the first fence around it. Now they've got a more solid fence. How fabulous. So I'm just going to walk you across to, let's go this way. Let's go this way, and I'm going to walk you across to a beautiful Silica Lake. See, the trees here are red as well. Just fabulous. There we go. We'll just get our last facial. Get our last facial here. Hot tip, it's good to come here early in the morning because the air is much colder and it's settled down and the steam is really, really active at that time. How are you feeling, girls? Oh, feeling youthful? Pump house here from 1920. Yeah. We'll just venture into the sculpture park just for a moment, and then we will head over to the Silica Pool. You'll love it because of the colour. It's a nice little addition to the government gardens, and this actually leads us to the Polynesian Spa. Polynesian Spa is one of the 10 top spas in the world. It's a great place to go and relax, of course. Lucky I've got such a beautiful day. Lucky, lucky. Lucky, lucky today. It's really, really lovely. Back of the bathhouse. So I guess a lot of these places have taken advantage of the pandemic to close and like the bathhouse and do some upgrading. Quite a few of the activities around here have taken advantage of that. So they're probably restarting from about October, I would imagine. See how grey the water is here? There's the bridge that goes across the middle. This is not the lake I want to show, or the pond that I want to show you though. I want to show you the one that's to my left on the other side. Sounds like we're making travel plans, doesn't it, YC? You know, there's so much you can do when you arrive somewhere that doesn't cost any money, and that's what I love about travel. You have the choices. I'd always much rather put my money into some food and coffee and enjoy a bit of slow travel, meeting people and doing stuff like that, and coming for a walk in an area like this where you can learn so much about the local area and the people and the culture. Gives you a really good introduction to everything. This is the Silica Lake I want to, or pond I guess, I want to share with you. This is lovely here. That is the Polynesian Spa just through there. Got this beautiful lake. Yeah, it's a lake. It's a lake. But I love the colour of the silica, beautiful colour of the water, look. Gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, we're getting a bit of reflection from the sky as well, which is nice. Got some nice rocks around the edge. I'll just duck under this manuka, which is attacking me. And there is a little, I can hear the fountain. There's a fountain down here as well. And this is actually a great, there's a car park here and it's a great spot. A lot of these camper vans pull up here and stay overnight. I guess it's free. I guess it's a freedom camping area as long as you have a fully contained vehicle. can hear the water. Oh, there we are. A little bit of a water feature here. Can we get a little bit closer? Let's see what we can do here. There we are. Whoa, look, it's lovely. So in the distance we've got the redwood forest. So it's great biking and hiking and walking. Kia ora, Ravine, how are you? Just doing a little walk through the government gardens. We're just finishing. Really, really beautiful. Oh, we've got a couple of ducks here in the water as well, just floating by. Really pretty. Yeah. So we'll just go back. I just wanted to share the fountain, but I love the Silica Lake. And why do I love it so much? Because I love the colour of it. And then I'm going to finish just over here. There's a little bit of the bathhouse in the distance, so that's good. I wasn't going too close to it because they were mowing the lawns and I didn't want to be interrupted. Living their best life, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We've got some sort of mossy stuff growing in the water as well. And you can see bubbles coming up here. It's amazing, isn't it? It's quite prehistoric looking. Whoa. So everybody, oh, there's our duckies floating on the other side. I'm going to say farewell. I'm just going to turn the camera and say bye for now. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Lovely to walk with you around Government Gardens. I'll see you all again very soon. Thank you so much for your support and just having such a fabulous time here with me in New Zealand when we decide to go for a walk. It's really, really great to be able to share something with you. Yes, so there we go. So we've just finished looking through to the Government Gardens there. It's quite nice. It's a bit of a postcard actually. Thanks everyone. We'll just get that red van out of the way. Just get that red truck out of the way and we'll be all good. That's lovely. Thanks everybody. Oh, thank you. Awesome. And have a great weekend everybody. It is Saturday afternoon here and you fellas are probably just all getting here. So enjoy it. Make the most of it. And remember, tread lightly and leave no trace. Great. Thanks everybody. Kia ora and ka kite anō. We'll see you all again soon. Take care. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Bye for now.